Jim, 2-0 victory over Braintree today. Just talk us through that performance.
Yeah, a home win to be appreciative of. I said to the team there that every single victory in this league is hard fought. You go through multiple different aspects in the game where the opponent, of course, has got every right to throw caution to the wind in some moments and try to have spells. I thought the first half we probably could have had the game wrapped. I really did, and I told the team that at half time in terms of can we attempt to do that early within the second half, but it wasn't quite to be, and the opponent changed some things, went for a little more, had some more pressure. I think the positive aspect of that was we were very, very robust against the ball again, and took another clean sheet, which is another reason to be grateful as the head coach. So ultimately I think it's a really good 3 points, another home win, clean sheet, lots of good aspects to our play, but it's my duty to tell my team what I think it can be and always push for more, and yeah, I'm currently still pushing for more.
Obviously people will talk about the goals, but like you mentioned there, the clean sheet and the way that the players defended when we are keeping hold of a lead and getting over the line as well.
Yeah, it's collective culture and mentality that they really want to keep the ball out of the net collectively, and they're managing to do so on consistent occasions, which is a good sign, of course. While scoring goals at the end of the pitch, which ultimately is the formula for victories. I do try to look between the lines as much as possible. Whilst I'm so grateful to have this as my team, I'm so grateful for today's victory. I really am. It's an obligation for me to keep analysing performances and chase gains and where we can be better. I'm really pleased with the team. I am, but I'll continue to push them.
It's a bit of a cliche, but we want to win all our home games and to have that 100% record, and they're still keeping it going strong at home must be so pleasing. It is.
It's nice to do it in front of our home fans. I think it's when have we last kind of put this kind of home form together? It's been a long time, and this team has been in the making year on year, and this team currently is performing phenomenally well at home. Certainly in terms of victories, and mostly in terms of performance as well, which is really good. So yeah, it's great to do it at home. We want to do it everywhere. We believe we can win every single game, truthfully, and we set up game plans to do so. And the guys' execution at the minute deserves all the reward it's getting, with scorelines and results.
I know we're only the second month of the season, still a long way to go, but do you feel like right now this is where the squad, obviously breeding confidence, but as we mentioned before, could still go on to do even more?
Yes, I do. I'm not really a league table guy until in around 10 games I'll take a look. I'll take a look properly at that point. I'll really analyse. Until then it's performance, aspects of performance, and how much is this team looking like us and how I want it to be and how good it can be. But yeah, for sure, it's a promising start.
And just ask you about, I don't know if you want to speak about Gomez Mancini, who was on the bench but maybe picked up a knock just in the warm-ups, I think. Yeah,
he felt something in the shooting right at the end. Typical, the last shot, he felt something in his groin just tighten up. So we actually asked the referees, can we make a late change? Can we get him on the bench, which we wasn't allowed to do. That seemed a bit of a scramble. That seemed a bit frantic. I'd have to actually question the protocol on that one and wonder whether the correct decision was arrived at. I don't know it, but I felt like I've seen that done before. Someone changed on the bench, maybe if both sides agree, but there seemed to be a bit of panic around making that decision. In terms of Anthony though, we'll assess, and hopefully nothing too severe, because Anthony was kind of starting to move through the gears after missing all of pre-season, unlike the other guys. So as I say, hopefully nothing too bad.
I'm just asking you about next weekend's long trip to Truro. Looking forward to that one.
Yes. Congratulations first and foremost to Truro. I think someone told me they're the first team from Cornwall to play in the National League or get as high as the National League. If I've got that wrong, embarrassing on my behalf. But yeah, I think that's the case. So it seems quite unique to go to Cornwall for a league game, and it's definitely different for us all travelling down there, and it must be crazy for them how they're travelling up so much and whatnot. But John's a good guy. John knows his way around the National League. John knows how to put results together, and I think he's maximising what he's got down there, and I've seen them give teams some tough days thus far. So we're looking forward to the trip, and as always, whilst respecting the opponent massively, it's definitely about us in the main, and we want to go there and want to perform.